Hi there. We are about to have crazy fun with this. It's because I'm gonna open up my YouTube studio and the YouTube analytics, then explain to you all in details how the YouTube studio and the YouTube analytics work. This video is gonna be very resourceful for all YouTubers out there. If you're a beginning YouTuber, you're gonna have a bank of knowledge for you to be referencing on wherever you wanna know about YouTube analytics and the YouTube studio. In case you're a seasoned YouTuber, also gonna catch a thing or two from this video, which is gonna assist you continue to grow your channel and also strategize on how to continue improving. Y'all are much welcome to my channel. My name is Afagza Sifuna. So let's delve right in it. When you open the YouTube studio, the very first place to land on is somewhere called the dashboard. By the way, you access the YouTube studio by just going to youtube.com, and then under the drop down on the right side there, you're gonna be able to see the different options. Among them is to open the YouTube studio. So when you open the YouTube studio, the very first thing you see is the dashboard. In essence, the dashboard is just a summary of what your entire channel encompasses. And of most significance is it shows you the latest video, how it's performing. Okay, it also shows you the number of subscribers you have in the channel. Also, it shows you the number of views you've amassed over the past 28 days, and beyond this, it shows you the latest comments and also the recent videos we published. So you see all this in just a snapshot, which I think is a cool thing because this dashboard actually communicates all the key metrics you need to know right from the upfront. And then after this, the next key tab you're gonna see is something called content, right? It is there on the left side. And in essence, content shows you the summary of all the videos you have uploaded on YouTube, right? This is just next to dashboard. The second tab there is called content. Content is what shows you all the videos you've uploaded on YouTube. And by the way, it shows you both videos which you've created and then uploaded, and also the live videos. And beyond that, it also shows you the posts, because YouTube has an option of posts for creators out there, for example, who have over 100 subscribers and they're active on the platform. You can't have the option of being able to create posts whereby you communicate with your audience periodically, just beyond the videos. By creating a post, attaching an image, saying something, that is the feature. You can also see all the posts you've made on YouTube. And then the third feature, which is very key under the YouTube studio, is something called playlists, right? So playlist is just next to content. Down there after content, you see playlist. Playlist essentially is what you have created. It is not there by default on YouTube. It is you to create a playlist. And essentially playlist signifies or shows how you kind of banding your videos out there. For example, under my channel, you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 playlists, right? The first playlist is on money and investing. Second is on tech. Third, self-development. Fourth, grow on YouTube. Fifth, analytics and algorithm. Sixth, YouTube money. In essence, it's because my channel is about personal finance, tech, and online hustles. That's why I abandoned my videos this way. And at each of them, you're gonna have multiple number of videos, right? And this is very significant because also it can be a tool to assist you increase your views on YouTube, more so when 1 or 2 of your videos go viral, or at least a few of your videos start taking off. Is because you're gonna have the ability to even attach a playlist at the end of a given video, or even in between. You know those cards which are options when you're uploading a video on YouTube? You can also be able to attach a playlist under the cards, which I think is a very cool feature, because of the playlist, in case you have a given video taking off and other videos are also having the same theme, you can be able to attach these, and it's gonna assist your channel to grow and blow up much faster, right? So that's the third thing you're gonna see under the drop down there on the channel when you land on the channel. After this, you're gonna see the analytics, right? Guys, this is what I'm gonna discuss with you in details, but not at this particular point in time. Let me just take you through what the entire YouTube studio entails, and then I'm gonna delve into the analytics, okay? So the analytics, in summary, just shows you, in snapshot, the overview of how your channel is performing, how your specific content is performing, what your audience is. In case you're getting any revenue from YouTube, it's gonna show you and also provides you with room for research. I'm gonna delve into all these in details later on in this video. So after the analytics, there's something called copyright, okay? Guys, copyright in essence just shows you how you are disciplined on YouTube and also how other people out there are disciplined on YouTube. In essence, copyright is where you see the summary of everything relating to copyright issues on YouTube. Guys, if you have a copyright strike, if you have a copyright claim, all this is gonna show up under copyright. And if you don't have any, it's gonna tell you what it's telling me right now here. Okay, nice work, you are all caught up. It means I'm clean, I don't have any copyright issues. And in case you think someone other is using your videos in a way that you don't approve of, by the way, all this, YouTube is quite intelligent because it's also going to show you the videos which are borrowing from your videos under the tab called matches. This match is going to show you, for example, in case someone outside there uploads your video without your consent. This tab called matches under the copyright tab here is going to show you exactly what is happening out there with regards to people using content in your video, or even you yourself using other people's content out there. And also it's going to show you the percentage of matches. Right now it's showing me it's clean because I don't have any relevant matches out there. Everything I'm creating is original. But in case you have matches, it's going to show you even the percentage of matches. You know, whether in a given video, for example, someone has borrowed 60% of your content, whether in a given video, someone has borrowed, for example, 100% of your content, and so forth. So this is a very key tab to have a look out for because it's going to show you any communication relating to copyright on your channel and also what other people out there are doing in relation to your content. And then after this copyright is when you have a tab called monetization. I know almost all creators out there are excited by this tab called monetization, is because this is a tab which is one of the most powerful tabs on YouTube because it assists you to apply to join the YouTube partnership program. And as you can see right now on this summary here, it's showing you I have slightly above 2,500 subscribers. My watch hours are very low. Okay, I've already verified my channel and also I have 0 active community strike. So you need to be clean on all these things. You know, you need to have surpassed 1,000 subscribers. You need to have surpassed the 4K watch hours of the requirement. Also need to have verified your channel through two steps verification. You also need to have no copyright related issues on your channel for you to be able to apply for monetization. And if you apply in case you're having issues, be rest assured that application is going to be rejected. Just ensure you apply for monetization in case you are clean. You meet all the basic requirements and you're also clean, no copyright issues, everything creating is original. You're going to actually optimize the chances of getting absorbed into the YouTube partnership program. Then beyond this is another exciting tab called customization. What is customization? By the way, this is a tab most beginning YouTubers out there overlook, yet is also one of the most powerful tabs you can use on YouTube because it's essentially speaking to your brand, right? It's speaking to your brand. So with this tab, essentially customization is assisting you to be able to customize your channel, right? When someone lands on a channel, what do they see? How is the profile picture looking like? Okay? How's the banner on a channel looking like? You know, the banner is actually that kind of like rectangular image on top of someone's channel when you land there. Okay, how does it look like? Also, in case you want video watermark on your videos, you can also put one so that when someone is watching your video, they can see a watermark of you there, or even a given image you've chosen. That's exactly what you see on this tab here. And actually on this, I've filled for all these fields on my channel just to optimize on my branding. And then beyond this, there's something called basic information. This is essentially whereby you input information relating to the name of your channel, any description relating to your channel, any, for example, custom URLs, and even attaching social media platforms out there, the links to social media platforms out there, for example, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. All that is input basic information. So guys, this customization tab is also one of the most powerful tabs you can use to enhance your brand on YouTube. And then beyond this, there's another tab here called audio library, right? By the way, most YouTubers out here don't know the work of this audio library. Let me explain it to you. Occasionally, you are there, for example, listening to a given piece of information on YouTube, watching a given video, and then you hear some music on the background, okay? All these assist to enhance the mood, to enhance the feel, to enhance the quality or performance of our video. But there's a risk to that. In case you just go out there randomly to download any music, chances are you're going to be slapped with a copyright claim, a copyright strike. That's why this is very essential. This actually is YouTube's own audio library. And by the way, with this music here, sound effects, anything here, you are allowed to use it on YouTube platform, not other platforms out there, because YouTube has availed all these to creators in a one place whereby creators can access and be able to use them in their video with no copyright issues, because YouTube has already cleared these with the creators of these audios out there, so no copyright issues. These are key resources for you to be able to start thinking about how to enhance the quality of your videos out there through also using audio as background or background tracks. By the way, this is one of the things, for example, I learned after a year or so on YouTube, because no one had actually had upskilled me on this. But over time, I started thinking, why do my videos suck? Then I realized there's no background audio. So I went out there to research how to be able to put music to video and so forth. And luckily, I got some such other which pointed me towards the audio library for YouTube. So this is where the resource is in case you want to be having some audio in your videos without issues. You go to the audio library, listen to the different songs out there, listen to the different pieces of music out there, listen to the different sound effects, and then decide which ones to go with. Enhance the quality of your videos for you to be able to get more watch hours, more views, and so forth. And then beyond this audio library, there is something called settings. Guys, what is settings? Settings is essentially you deciding how you want at least the basic information on a channel to look like. In case you're uploading a video, for example, how do you want the revenues to reflect in your channel? Is it, for example, in the US dollars, in the, for example, British pounds? Do you want it, for example, in euros? Do you want, for example, in Kenya shillings, and so forth? And then under your channel specifically, is you to decide how you want different aspects of your channel to look like. For example, how do you want the different aspects, just general outlook of your channel to be like? When you're uploading videos, for example, how do you want, for example, the basic upload structure for your videos to be like? How do you want, for example, to define what your channel is all about? The content, is it entertainment, is it education, is it, for example, about music, and so forth? Okay. And also it has fields under permissions. Is you deciding which permissions you're allowing for your particular videos, okay, for your channel? For example, you could choose, for example, you don't have, for example, to have posts on and so forth, right? You can choose, for example, you don't have a custom URL and so forth. All these you can get them under permissions, and beyond that also you can have resources around what is permissible in the community and also the different agreements you have with YouTube. For example, in case you're accepted to join the YouTube partnership program, you're going to accept the terms and the conditions. In case you accept those, all those you're going to access them under the agreements. So this is a resource for you about settings for your channel, right? And then beyond this, there's another magic thing which I need to share with you. You're going to see something called send feedback. At the very bottom there of the channel is something called send feedback. This allows you to screenshot any issues you're having with your YouTube studio and then share directly with YouTube. In case, for example, you discover, for example, let me just give you an example. A function like, for example, delete videos is not working. You can actually just screenshot exactly where the issue is and then share with the YouTube technical team, and they're gonna see directly on your channel through that particular screenshot what you're trying to say. Is you saying this is not working and then also attaching evidence to that, which I think is one of the most powerful things also here, because you can actually converse with the YouTube engineering team and they're going to be able to revert with a possible solution for you. So this is an awesome tab, which I think also is key for you to have an understanding of, because over time it's going to assist you also share real-time information with the YouTube team and also be able to be assisted. And by the way, beyond this, I just want to share with you something real quick. There's something also called extensions on YouTube. In essence, these are very critical in assisting you enhance performance on YouTube. For example, I have a few here. There's something here called, for example, daily ideas, okay? There's another thing here, for example, called keywords. There's something here, for example, called competition. Another thing here, for example, called trends, alert, and so forth. So guys, all these that you're seeing here are just part of an extension I'm using on YouTube called the vidIQ. By the way, all these you can also find them under the research tab in YouTube, but it's going to require you some more work for you to be able to unpin all these. But with an extension, it's going to be embedded on YouTube Studio, and you're going to be able to get some of these quick insights out there. For example, what keywords can you use? What ideas can you jump on in case you're creating on the fly? Other keys, for example, what are the trending things out there, and so forth. So these are very essential in case you want to advance your YouTube analytics in the YouTube Studio. You can look, for example, for extensions out there, okay? There are multiple extensions. For example, we're talking about vidIQ, we're talking about TubeBuddy, and so forth. Look out there which one is going to work for you and go with it. But essentially, all these extensions speak to the same thing, just assisting you enhance your search engine optimization and also enhance your performance on YouTube. And then beyond this, now let's delve into the analytics. Let's have fun. Guys, The YouTube analytics. This is actually, in my personal opinion, the most powerful tab a creator can have out there, because all this condenses what you need to know and also unearths some of the critical feedback you need to know for you to be able to enhance or even make changes to your YouTube channel and the upload behavior. When you land on the YouTube analytics, the very first thing you're gonna see is this tab you're seeing right now on your screen. What does this speak to? In essence, it's showing you just in a snapshot how your channel performed over the past 28 days with regards to the number of views you've gotten, number of watch hours you've been able to amass, the number of subscribers, for example, you've gained or even deducted over the past 24 hours, over the past 28 days, and in case you monetize, your estimated revenue for the past 28 days, which I think is a cool snapshot to have, because you see your channel's performance in a central place, all this collected with ease for you to be able to get insights on the fly. And by the way, as you can see, for example, it's showing me over the past 28 days, I've been able to get 264 views, okay? And then these are related to 2.4 hours of watch time. And over the past 28 days, I've lost 1 subscriber. So it shows both the negative and the positive. In case, for example, you've gained 200k subscribers, it's going to show you that. In case, for example, you've lost 1,000 subscribers, it's going to show you that, okay? And right now, you're seeing this tab here called your estimated revenue. There is a dash there. It's showing it's blank because I'm not monetized yet. But in case I'm monetized, it's going to be showing you that count over the past 28 days or whichever duration you choose. You can even actually choose, for example, the insights for the past 7 days, the insights for the past 1 year, and so forth. So it's you to decide the insights, the time frame you want to see the insights for, and then it's going to show you the same matrices for the specified duration, okay? And then under this analysis, you can see there are multiple tabs. This is the overview. Beyond the overview, there's another tab called content, right? When you go under content, guys, it's going to show you something here exciting, yeah? Under content, it's going to show you the kind of content you're uploading. How is it responding? How's the audience out there responding to your content? And by the way, under content, you're going to see these key matrices. For example, the views, which also you've seen under the overview, okay? And then you're going to see the impressions. Impressions is essentially the number of times YouTube has tried to put your videos out there. For example, in the home screens of people, for example, pushing them to them through notifications, for example, pushing to them through suggested videos and so forth. What number of times has YouTube tried to push your videos out there? And then impression click-through rate, right? The impression click-through rate is essentially what percentage of the people who have been pushed for your content out there have actually clicked on on your video, right? And this guys also speaks, for example, the thumbnails you're having on a video, the titles you're having to your video, and the relevance of your video. So in cases, for example, the impression rate is quite low, it's going to be telling you something that you need to work on, for example, your keywords. You need to work on a thumbnail just to ensure you have quality out there so that people can be able to click on it. Right now, for me, it's showing me the impressions click-through rate is about 10%, which I think is okay, but still there's room for improvement. Beyond this, also you can see the average duration across the channel, right? Across the channel, what is the impression looking like? These are key metrics for you to start to have an understanding of what you need to do to actually increase your retention rate and also increase the number of duration, the length of duration of your videos. And beyond this, also you have a chance to see some key interesting metrics down there, right? For example, how viewers find your video. What are the ways viewers are finding your video? Are they finding them through, for example, through YouTube search, okay? Through suggested videos, through browser features, through other social media platforms, and so forth. So all these also summarized down there for you to have an understanding of how viewers out there are finding your video. In case one of these options is working for you, why not to go ahead on them to ensure you continue increasing and amassing more and more views? Cool? Then also beyond this, for the chosen time duration shows you what your top videos are. For example, over the past 28 days showing me these are the top videos on my channel. For example, the video on 5 best online business ideas, how to start YouTube channel in 2022, how to fix computer not displaying, not working, and so forth. So this is a summary of what the top performing videos on my channel are over the past 28 days. And by the way, also this you can customize, for example, to 7 days, for example, to 1 year, and so forth. It's you to decide the kind of customization you want, and YouTube is gonna show you what your performance has been in those specified time durations. Okay? And then beyond content, there's something called audience. Audience essentially shows you in much more details how people out there are responding to your video and also what the audience behavior is looking like out there. So right now it's showing you, for example, for different fields, I don't have enough statistics for it to show. It's because I started uploading recently, But in case you upload over some time and you'll be able to start amassing views, all these fields are going to be populated, because it's going to tell you, for example, when your viewers are on YouTube. At what time are your viewers, for example, watching your videos most? Which I think is a key metric for you to understand when to upload to. Okay? It's going to show you, for example, the key metrics around subscriber bell notifications. For example, what portion of your subscribers are actually, what portion of your viewers are subscribing to your channel, and also beyond that, what portion of these subscribers are turning on the bell notification. So you're gonna see the user behavior around subscription too. Okay, beyond this, is gonna show you other related information out there, like what other channels are your audience watching. For example, I know over time, in case my channel blows up, it's gonna be maybe, given it's in the personal finance tech space, it's gonna be showing bosses maybe to other big YouTubers out there around personal finance. For example, Graham Stefan, for example, Andrew Jig, and so forth. So it shows you other channels your audience are also visiting beyond your channel. And this, by the way, is also a key pointer towards what your audience are looking for beyond what you are offering. So in case you discover, for example, your audience are visiting X YouTuber after watching your video, you also need to go and watch their videos for you to learn, for example, what more are they offering beyond what you're providing for your viewers, for them to be able to bounce and then go watch this other YouTube channel out there, right? And then it also shows you the other specific videos your audience are watching. Beyond the other channels your audience are going to, also shows you the specific video. And by that, is very key in case, for example, you're making trending videos. It's going to show you what other people out there are making trending videos, and you're going to be able to capitalize on that for you to be able to get additional insight. Okay, these are cool feature which I think sheds more light with regards to audience behavior, and each and every YouTuber out there need to understand and know how it works. And then beyond these audience metrics, there is the revenue matrix, which by the revenue is very cool because it shows you how much you're getting off YouTube. And by the way, at the moment you're seeing all the fields for mine are actually zero because I'm not monetized yet. But once the figures start trickling in, you're gonna be able to see month-on-month basis how much you're making off YouTube. Okay, you're gonna be able to see, choose a given duration, for example 28 days, for example 1 year, and so forth. See how much you're making off YouTube. And by the way, there are two very interesting metrics here. There's the RPM and then the CPM. The CPM is the play-based back CPM, or play-based back cost per mil. In essence, showing you how much advertisers out there or bidders out there are actually paying YouTube for 1,000 views on a channel. And then the RPM is actually what you as a creator is getting off the YouTube per 1,000 views. In essence, what is gonna go to your bank, what is gonna go to your to the amount on the check, and so forth. But for this, you need to understand, by the way, in essence, people out there are willing to bid for adverts to be placed on specific videos based on the content on these videos. For example, we're gonna realize content around, for example, self-development, content around technology, content around, for example, personal finance, and so forth, are quite some of the most highly valued content out there. And then, for example, we're gonna realize, for example, other content around entertainment, pranks, music, and so forth are quite down there in the pecking order because advertisers out there are willing to pay less monies for these, for them to be able to have their adverts on these videos making such kind of content. So I think this is an interesting metric for a YouTuber out there. Most in case you are monetized, you're gonna be able to see these aspects and actually work to improve your CPM, for example, work and also to see which of your videos are performing better with regards to turning in the revenue, and you're gonna be able to optimize on those in case your channel is driven by revenue model to see how to increase your revenue, right? These are cool metrics too out there on the YouTube analytics. And then the last aspect I wanted to discuss with you on the YouTube analytics, a tab called research. Okay, a tab called research is essentially YouTube trying to assist you to better your keywords. Okay, trying to assist you to optimize your search engine so that you at least enhance the chances of being found out there by viewers, by audiences, and hopefully over time you're gonna be able to blow up because these assist you to understand what people are searching across YouTube. Okay, also assist you to understand what your viewers are searching for beyond just showing you which other channels are your viewers looking at. It assists you also understand what your viewers are searching for. And by the way, this is a very powerful metric because you as a creator, beyond creating what you like, you also need to understand you're creating content for people out there. So ensure also you align with what people out there are searching for. I'm not saying you go out there to make things which you don't resonate with, but just ensure whatever you're making also it aligns with what people are searching for, because ultimately you need to create searchable content for you to be able to make any moves on YouTube. What do you think? I think this is a very powerful metric which we all as creators out there need to capitalize on for us to understand how to use the YouTube Studio, how to use the YouTube Analytics, for us to have standout features, standout videos out there, for us to have standout channels out there, and hopefully over time be able to make a very sustainable living off YouTube. If that's your goal, it is very essential for you to understand how the YouTube analytics work. And in this video, I've summarized all that for you. Now it's you to continue building off this, for you to continue practicing and seeing how you can turn what I've shared with you into actionable knowledge specific to your channel. Thanks a lot. Cheers. I really appreciate you watching this video. Bye bye, and you all take care.